Well, the official sources have just confirmed what we have been reporting since afternoon, Vishnu, that the CAA, the Citizen Amendment Act, now has been notified. Now it has come into effect. The rules have been notified by the Home Ministry, and this will pave the way for all the persecuted people who have migrated from either Afghanistan, Bangladesh, or Pakistan to India. They have sought shelter here. They have been living here for so many years now, and all they wanted was citizenship of India, and now they will be able to get the citizenship of India because this CAA, and now it has come into force. The rules have been notified. In fact, more than 80,000 people are living alone in Rajasthan. They have been seeking India citizenship. Now a portal has been activated where they can apply. The application will be online, and after the scrutiny, the DM of respective districts, they will be able to provide citizenship to all those who were persecuted in Afghanistan, Bangladesh, or Pakistan. These are non-Muslims, basically Hindus, Christians, and also Parsis, Jains, Sikhs. These are the people who can actually now take India's citizenship. It's a big promise which was made by the BJP. The sources are saying that it was promised by the BJP in 2019 manifesto, and now after this law has come into effect, all these people who have come to India will be able to get the citizenship of India. They will be treated like any other citizen of India. They will have every right, including right to vote, and they will become a proper citizen of India. And this formality in the process will start now, because the portal through which they have to make an online application is now activated, and the rules are notified.
Yes, so the rules have been notified. Remember, it was passed in the Lok Sabha on December 10th, 2019, and 2 days later in the Rajya Sabha. Questions were repeatedly asked to the Modi government as to why it has not been implemented so far. Why is it not a written law? The government had said that they are committed towards it, and now it has become a law. The rules have been put out. The rules details will be coming out shortly. And the Modi government now clearly saying that that Citizenship Amendment Act will be implemented. It has been implemented from today. It was an integral part of BJP's 2019 manifesto. Akhilesh, talking about the politics of it, one of the states where it did gain a lot of traction particularly was the state of Bengal.
Yeah.
In the last few years, we have seen soon after it was passed by the Lok Sabha that there were protests. Would you say that there's a lot of water which has perhaps flown under the bridge for any kind of reaction of that nature to come in, because the government has managed to communicate that this is not against the citizens of India. It is essentially about giving shelter to those who have been persecuted by 3 countries, which includes Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh.
Absolutely correct, Maria. In fact, this has been the intention of this government. In 2019, they have made it very clear through the manifesto that if they come back to power, they will provide citizenship to all these persecuted minorities in these 3 countries which you have mentioned, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. And now coming to the domestic politics, we have seen a fierce opposition to this Citizenship Amendment Act. When this was brought in Parliament, there were protests on the streets. In fact, if you look at Delhi, from Delhi to Assam, there were wider and large protests. And after that, these rules were not notified. There was misconception about this act, because many people believed that this will take away, this will snatch their citizenship. But the government made it very clear from time to time that this is not to take away the citizenship, but in fact it is to give or grant the citizenship to those who have been facing persecution in their respective countries. And in the domestic politics, we also seen in West Bengal, this has become a big issue where Mamata Banerjee opposed it tooth and nail, saying very clearly that she will not implement this law in her state. And now also, when Home Minister Amit Shah was in Kolkata last December, where he announced that before the election is announced, the Home Ministry will notify the rules. After that, Mamata Banerjee also said that she will make it sure that this law is not implemented in West Bengal. It is important as far as the West Bengal politics is concerned, because the Matua community, is hoping to get benefit from this act. And Shantanu Thakur, who is the MOS Home, who recently announced that the CA rules will be notified shortly, in fact belongs to that community, and that is why it's a very big emotional issue as far as West Bengal is concerned, and also in Assam and Tripura. So now the government had the time to address those misgivings about this act. That is why it hopes now that since the issue has been addressed, this is not related to NRC, this is not something which will take away anybody's citizenship who is already a citizen of India for generations, and that is why government hopes now that since it has has fulfilled an election promise. This will also address the concerns of all those who have had some reservation about this act.
So remember, the government had notified the law in January 2020, but the rules had remained unwritten until now. And now, with this kind of notification being issued, it's very clear that the entire rules have been formalized. What is the nature of these rules? We'll try and connect with our reporters to get more details on that. But yes, Akhilesh, give us the details about the important aspects of these rules.
But it is very clear there's a cut-off limit at 31st December 2014. Those who have come to India before that date, they can actually apply for the citizenship of India. And in fact, if you recall, recently also Home Ministry has made it very clear that some Hindus who have come to India after this cut-off date, they can also actually apply for this citizenship. So we have to go through, once the rules are published in the Gazette. We do not have the copy of the Gazette right now, but once we go through the rules, they will make it very clear that all these persecuted minorities in these respective countries, those who have settled in India prior to 31st December 2014, they can apply for the citizenship of India through a portal. This will be an online process, and the district collectors have the power and authority they have been given the power and authority by the Home Ministry to scrutinize those applications, and once everything is in order, they will be given the citizenship, and that will entitle them to have Aadhaar card, their names registered in the voter ID card, and all those privileges which any other Indian citizen gets, like they can purchase property, they can sell property, they can reside, their children can study to the school, they can avail the benefits of reservation if they belong to OBC or SC or ST community. So all these facilities will be extended to them, so they'll be treated just like any other Indian citizen. It's a big thing for them because there are thousands and thousands of people who are in India and who have been waiting to get this right, which they had to forgone in their respective countries because of the persecution they were facing because they were minorities in those countries.